Hello and welcome back, Magic Cat. We're back in the crypto video. Hope you guys do well, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a bullish day here in Pulsechain, being in the most undervalued network. We have the greatest growth potential. We have all the narratives and the unique narratives as well. But that's not today's topic. Today's topic is talking about the top 10 meme coins, in my opinion, and as well I try to keep it very factual, reasons behind it based on what narratives is part of, what ecosystems, and of course market cap itself. So I want to hear your thoughts about my list in the comments down below. Now, it's not in any specific order, to be honest. After the first one, all the rest from 2 to the 10th, it really can be in any order after that. But I hope you guys learn a lot. If you haven't heard of some of those meme coins, they're definitely in the cheap buy zones, and that's exactly why I wanted to make this video. It's such perfect timing because, guys, of course, the whole crypto market has kind of been going sideways recently. Bitcoin is still at what, 64k, 65k. Ethereum is it's still in a dilemma with itself at 3.5. And honestly, guys, us being in altcoins, we shouldn't expect anything until Ethereum reaches that $7,000 to $10,000 per Ethereum. Reason being because, of course, well, actually the bullish news is that Ethereum ETFs will be live, I believe, I forgot, like beginning of July, which is super bullish. That's basically just under 2 weeks. And that is super bullish. It literally opens the doors to absolutely billions from the institutional investors, and of course, generally it will catch people's eyes from retail investors who are going to come in. And guys, you know how the psychology works. They're going to come in and see Ethereum, see Bitcoin, and be like, I want to shop around more. I want to see, what else is there. The whole crypto game. They're going to see meme coins. They're going to know that. They're going to find out it's kind of the whole main narrative of this cycle. Unfortunately or not, whether you like or not, it is the truth. Meme coins are, as worded by Mike here, don't fade meme coins. They are going higher. They have that rapid growth, and growth potential as well. And as well, another great tweet here from your friend Somi, where he just talks about make sure you buy the legit tech coins instead of meme coins. How are the legit tech coins doing now? You can see a lot of them are literally down. They're not catching any actions, and that's unfortunate because of the narratives right now. People would rather be on Solana and literally throw away money and then be in a meme coin that literally just lives for two weeks and then dies. It is what it is. It literally is like a casino out there. Most of the people get punished. Welcome to the crypto world, guys. You know what I mean? But it's all about hey, let's try to be where not everyone is at. Everyone is at everyone is at Solana. It literally is absolutely smashing it with the volume every single day. It's doing around above $1 billion in volume. Absolutely crazy. But of course, as I told you guys, we're literally waiting on the Ethereum Bitcoin pump. Especially the Ethereum slash BTC ratio. I think it's still struggling. I think honestly we want to see more action where Ethereum's rate of growth should outpace Bitcoin. That will be such a great signal for us as waiting for the alt season. But again, guys, I've already told you guys, I do believe Pulsechain is literally going to be a late bloomer. We're going to have our own turn. We have such cheap tokens right now, and that's exactly what motivated me to make this video here. We have a lot of growth potential. That just comes naturally with being a leverage of Ethereum itself. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this video. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm kind of chilled. I hope you guys are having a great weekend and had a good week as well. I got my candle here. I'm super chilling right now, and I got 10 meme coins. I had my think about this. I've done a few research here and there, based on reputation, based on test of time, based on market cap, of course, based on liquidity, based on what ecosystem is a part of, based on a lot of things. So I want to hear you guys thought about it. Aside from that, I want to thank my members, the DeFi Insiders, who are choosing to support my channel, and of course the highlighted comment here from Crypto Clodo. Nice to see young guys on Pulse, so thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being on Pulsechain, by the way, meeting a lot of you guys and speaking with a lot of you guys. It's unfortunate that I missed the Pulsechain tour in Amsterdam. Hopefully I'll catch you guys on the second one, or whichever one, maybe the London one. I'm not sure. But thank you as well to all my DeFi Insiders, which today I just uploaded a members exclusive video of a token that could do very well on Ethereum. So of course, if you want to find out, if you want to see what's my portfolio like on Ethereum, you have to become a member. So thank you very much to those who did. Going back to it, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, basically, Sami talks about meme coins are the narrative, and of course here meme coins literally do go higher. And I have another tweet here because I think this is actually quite, it's an important thing to kind of understand. It's not really the Bitcoin halving that's kickstarting the bull run. It's actually the global liquidity, kind of the way how it, the cyclical pattern that it has. I think the fact that it's Bitcoin halving is just by coincidence that it's roughly the same time, 4 to 6, well, for Bitcoin halving, basically it happens every 4 years. So yeah, buy everything the government cannot print. That is the the quote of this video. Honestly, that is super true. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us jump in on Pulsechain. Obviously, how is it looking today? Pretty sideways, as I said. If we go, by the way, to all-time high, you can see the INC, is 5.2x from all-time low. PulseX is at 1.3 from all-time low, and Pulse is at 37% plus from all-time low. Hex, on the other side, the P Hex, literally breaking new all-time lows, ladies and gentlemen. It is under minus 1.3%. So honestly, is that a buying opportunity? In my opinion, yes. Not financial advice. The whole video won't be any financial advice. I never claim to be, but I do understand that we are also in day 407 in Pulsechain. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off with number one, it shouldn't be a shocker to any of you guys. Come on. And it shouldn't be deniable that the number one meme coin is in fact Teddy Bear. Okay. Crazy liquidity, part of the whole ATROPA system, guys. You should probably already know what it is. ATROPA system stemmed from the whole PDAI, P-stable, PRC20 narrative. Can it reach to $1? It has already done 5,000x. It literally is basically 80% of the way to $1. We have the sacrifice funds. We are holding 152,000 Ethereum. They are going to long Ethereum to then rotate back into Pulsechain using, like, for example, either SDAI or the 0% fee bridge. Once Ethereum is like at 7,000 or 10,000, I'm predicting around that's going to be the price. Again, a max aspirational goal of $15,000 Ethereum. Can it reach that? We don't know. Again, it could literally touch that for an hour. We could all be asleep by then, and then it will just be a falling knife. And then now you have to wait 3 to 4 years for the next bull run. So yeah, don't count on Ethereum reaching 15,000. That's all I'm trying to say. Have milestones, okay? Sell on the way up, sell on the way down, etc. You guys already know. I want to be truthful with you guys and genuine, of course. No, don't get me wrong though. This doesn't apply to PDAI, because PDAI literally, once it reaches $1, it will stay at $1, guys. They're going to be using MakerDAO vaults to literally, turn those dormant pegging kind of mechanisms literally back on, where it will start, acting as a $1 P stable, due to the fact that now you can actually mint PDAI with $1 worth of Pulse, and you can now obviously burn PDAI and then get back $1 worth of Pulse, etc. So yeah, anyways, Teddy Bear. That's the meme, right? Beautiful meme, very strong, well done, honestly. And again, I think the chart looks really well. I kind of got in around that December time. I've been making tons of video about it then, and I think if you have, and if you were kind of a swing trader, you would have got, I believe, a nice little 20. Oh yeah, it's right here. I do have an arrow right there. A nice little 23x again. Swing trading is good, by the way. It's not bad. You can realize your gains quite early with them, but the best way to make money, guys, honestly, is to buy and hold in crypto. I know it requires more balls, you know what I mean? But when you buy and hold through the dips, through the fake pumps, whatever, till the end goal, you actually can make tons more gains. Now, of course, what's my price prediction, targets, whatever, I kind of have them here. Bear to 1 billion market cap this 2024, which is around basically a 40x, but now it's basically above a 50x, so then that needs to be updated. And then you have obviously reaching Shiba Inu type of numbers, which is 15 billion market cap. Now again, can we reach 15 billion market cap? That's kind of the aspirational. I'll be very happy if we reach 5 billion, 10 billion, etc. Only time will tell. You know what I mean? I just want to position myself. I want to, you know, have some skin in the game. And of course, one of my biggest holdings are in Teddy Bear, because my confidence in it is very high. The fact that it's literally simply part of a ATROPA ecosystem, literally all the liquidity bonding, we can double check right now. Look at that, how many liquidity pools are there, guys? You know what I mean? So all about utilizing that Hart's law. So you got here 386. The biggest liquidity bonding is with PDAI itself, which is really good. That means it's more exposed to PDAI. As PDAI goes up, Teddy Bear will get more of that, you know, exposure with it. It will go up with it in tandem. And then obviously you have it with Pulse here, and then with ATROPA, which is really, really good, because basically ATROPA is the leverage of PDAI. And then you got with Poppy, PTGC as well, respect. That's going to be part of today's videos, today one of the lists as well. Oh, there is also a V3 of Teddy Bear, so that's really good. So yeah, that's number one, ladies and gentlemen. There's a website, etc., on how to get in, etc. I did make a video on how to invest and buy Teddy Bear, so you can just Google that on my YouTube or search it up. Moving on, next one here, ladies and gentlemen. This one is called Blastar. Okay, now I've actually never, and I haven't bought my bag yet. I'm literally planning to, but if you can see right now, from all-time high roughly to where we are, it's a minus 94%. This is the definition of being in the buy zone. Okay, this is actually one of the OG, like you can see right now, 5 months and 12 days old. It is an OG meme here in Pulsechain. You can quickly open their website. Now there is 0% buy tax, but there is a sell tax. Now for some reason, it gets it wrong. I believe this is wrong. It's not 30% sell tax. It should be around, because if you go down to the tokenomics, it does say, so it has $1 trillion supply. It does say a 15% sell tax, which, to be honest, you know, they did say a small 15%. In my head, I'm like, bro, that's not small tax, bro. What's a big tax then? You know what I mean? Like that 15% tax, sell tax is big. You know what I mean? But the way that you could think about it is if it's a 7.5 in and out tax. You know what I mean? I would say that in my head, so I can kind of feel good about myself. You know what I mean? But it's not bad, because it does actually reflect back to the people as rewards, and of course 33.33 of that goes to burning itself. So that is deflationary. We started off with being at 1 trillion. It's a nice little website here. You guys can go check it out. You know, the motivations behind it, etc. Inspired by a tiny game released in 1984 by none other Elon Musk. Wow, you know, I actually didn't know this. You know, anything honestly, guys, to do with Elon Musk is actually quite bullish, because obviously, if you guys didn't know, you know, the reason why we even have a meme coin narrative, a meme coin industry in the crypto market, is because of Elon Musk. He's the one who kind of reignited Dogecoin, because it's the absolute first kind of meme coin that started this whole bang, right? Where even the dev of Dogecoin himself didn't have skin in the game by then, because he already sold for like a 50k bag when he literally missed the opportunity of becoming a billionaire, guys. Imagine, he probably hates his own creation, Dogecoin dev. So yeah, anything that has any relations to with Elon Musk, yeah, it's pretty decent. Which is why a part of this list will also have something that's similar to that. So yeah, pretty decent from all-time high, by the way. So if you want to kind of do like a midterm trading, is a 17.8x back to all-time high. So that's really, really good. 767 market cap, 120k liquidity. So that's really good. So you won't have that much slippage if you're, you know, coming in with like, I don't know, a $500 buy. This will be absolutely more than plenty, obviously, or any couple thousand, whatever. So yeah, it's really good. You guys can take your time and reading. I'll leave all the links in the description below. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, number 3, and I think this shouldn't be a surprise, PTGC. Guys, you know, some consider that this is part of ATROPA's ecosystem because it has bonded itself in the web of Hart's Law, you know, the great concept, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about PTGC, and they have a whole ecosystem with UFO. There's tons of other things. I believe it's kind of almost a dozen of tokens that you can be part of here. But you can see the power of liquidity, really, really great. And what I like about it is that, you know, it's literally taking inspiration from ATROPA, and it is bonded with ATROPA. This is what I like to see. So you can see tons of, I believe at some point it used to be worth $1 million worth of liquidity total. And of course, guys, this is, I believe all of them are basically burnt liquidity. That's conviction. That's a good sign to me. You can also stake it. You can lock staking to get part of that, reflection, because this does have a buy and sell tax, but nothing near what we talked about with Blastar. This one is actually more respectable. Well, not trying to throw shade at Blastar, but this is actually pretty decent. If I remember, tokenomics, burnt liquidity, staking. I'm gonna quickly, yeah, there we go. So the fee system, I believe it was a 5 in, 5 out. Let's do quick maths. Real 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, and you can see 0.5% goes to burning liquidity, and then decentralized autonomous organization, and then a holder slash staker reflection, and then staker reflection. So that's really, really good. And obviously they have tons of socials that you guys can go and catch up. But my favorite part is when you go to the stats, and then you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that 25% is staked, and then another big majority of 38% is staked and locked, and then here 10% of the supply is burnt, and then you have liquidity pools 5.6. that's pretty solid, and then 20% is held liquid. That's really good, guys. You know what I mean? This is really good. Being part of PTGC, I think is kind of a no-brainer. This is basically undeniably top 3 meme coins of Pulsechain at any time. Okay, PTGC, the Grays currency, shout out to them. And now when you look at the chart though, and you ask me what do I think about it, now from all-time high to where we are right now, we are in that minus 76% range. So we're definitely in the cheap zone, depression zone. I do feel like right now we're literally testing a, we're kind of bouncing back from the support level. If we do fail, we might reach back to the subsequent support level, which is back here. So do I know if it's gonna bounce from here? No, it could go lower before things start going higher. Do remember that we're literally we have to wait for the pump until Ethereum is at 7, 8, 9, 10K. So in the meantime, do expect some sideways, if not some downwards action. This is why the best thing to do is to literally dollar cost average, guys. It literally averages your entry position so that you overall come out as a great entry, because no one here has a crystal ball. No one knows, oh yeah, this is the true bottom. Because guys, if honestly the more people keep saying, oh yeah, we are at the bottom, the more it's not actually, the more we create new lows. It's really as simple as that. It's to do with psychology, with trading and stuff like that. So yeah, it will always catch people off guard. You know what I mean? When people are like busy fudding around and be like, oh my god, mom, I'm losing my money, whatever, that's when we are truly at the bottom, and then things start pumping, and everyone is like, oh, I missed out, I should have bought the dip. You know what I mean? Like, this is literally 101 psychology of how things work honestly in the crypto market, especially with calling the peak of the bull run. Guys, it's impossible to call it. It is impossible. Somehow Richard Hart literally called the top of the Bitcoin in the previous bull market. So yeah, let's see what he's going to be saying. I'm looking forward to his live streams. But yeah, aside from that, that's PTGC, 7.1 million market cap. From here back to all-time high, we're looking at 3.2x. It's not bad. But again, do remember this is in a cheap zone. 7.1 million, guys. This could honestly this could literally reach easily, in my opinion, like above hundreds of millions of market cap. Okay, I'm gonna keep it there. No financial advice. Please do understand this. Risk capital only. Invest with money that you are willing to accept to lose. Okay, so keep this in mind. Moving on. Okay, we gotta keep this video rolling. I don't want to make it too long. Next up here is Mike. This is kind of a meme coin reflections token that honestly I believe is probably one of the first that reignited after reignited the category of reflections tokens after Blastar, in my opinion. This token, ladies and gentlemen, literally gives you reflections in INC. It's super bullish. I like the name, simple as that, from Monsters Inc. What a such a childhood great legendary classic movie. I think obviously right now the chart literally looks super down. We're talking about minus 95% down. And you can kind of see though, this kind of like this banana shape where it plateaus down here from the low, that's a good time to be in. This is why exactly why I wanted to make this video out around this time. Okay, where whales can literally, you can become a whale from entering at this time, when you know, a whale back here, it costed you so much more to become. So this is why I'm talking about when prices are down, buying power goes up significantly. Of course, it's a linear graph, obviously, right? But you know, we're looking at a beautiful 21x back to all-time high, roughly all-time high. I'm disregarding the first couple of days, because of course this is like, you know, I don't really count the first few days, because again, it's like the spike that, you know, sometimes it never can be reached. Obviously, you know, with peak bull run, of course we can surpass that hugely, but you know, to all-time high, local all-time high, we're looking at 21.1x. beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, this is it's pretty decent. Like, that could turn, we can pull up a calculator, nice $200 into 4.2k. That's pretty decent, guys, you know what I mean? That's a good flip there, right there. But again, do remember that this is at 79k market cap, so I think it can obviously do way more than a 20x from here, guys. Not financial advice, do understand that, but they do have, you know, website, socials, a nice, you know, a deck screener, banner, and logo. So yeah, link in the description to that if you guys want to check that out. I'm going to be getting my bag very, very soon. Again, do remember, because this is the cheap buy zones, so it kind of doesn't, for me, honestly, even just throwing lunch money at it is worth it, just in case it does a 100x from here, etc. It's much easier to do 100x from here and then being back up here and buying, you know, up there. It's really as simple as that. So yeah, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, next up is Freedom of Peach. Again, another case of being super great entry time here. We're looking at minus 60% from all-time high, and then obviously, you know, if you want to swing trade, it's a 1.6x to all-time high. Market cap of 798,000 liquidity. Market cap liquidity is 36k. But okay, this is something that I kind of want to let people beware of. Okay, I have to be transparent. I've been using 9mm version 3 liquidity pool providing, because it's amazing. Okay, I made especially part of those 2% fee pools, but I have to be honest with you guys, because you know, when you have a token in V3, it's kind of dangerous in a sense, because you never know what you're walking on. You might be saying, okay, that's 36k in liquidity, happy days, I'm gonna go in, I don't need to worry about anything. No, what you need to do is actually scroll down. Okay, this is the why actually sometimes you know, knowing that it's a V2 liquidity pair is much better than V3 in some cases, you know what I mean? Or actually in most cases, I gotta be honest with you guys. Okay, scroll down and you will realize pooled WPLS, this is the real token. This is kind of like the bid token, right? This is the one that people would use to buy the token with. WPLS usually it could be like a stablecoin or WPLS basically, or the native token. That's value of 1.3k, guys. Okay, compared to Peach, pooled Peach, that's 34k. So basically 99% of this, or you know, 90 whatever 7 is in the Peach, but not in the actual, you know what I mean? Usually, for example, with the Pulse X version 2, it would be symmetric liquidity, where it's literally 50-50 split. Like, literally, look at this teddy bear. Let's scroll down. 193k, 193k. It will always be a 50-50% split. But with V3, you do have the ability to come in, and a lot of people, what it shows that a lot of people are basically on the sell side, right? They're providing for the they entered this pool using the single sided liquidity, right? And they're basically creating that sell wall, right? It's kind of hard to explain. I'm still learning myself, but I'm just saying, keep in mind the true value of the liquidity technically is 1.3. Okay, so Freedom of Peach, super beautiful. I want to be part of it. I am gonna get a bag of this, etc, etc. But keep that in mind. And by the way, I did make good money from providing liquidity to this. It's all about, okay, can I find a range zone where I can see the volume going sideways, and I'll take advantage of that by providing V3 liquidity. But keep this in mind. Okay, this is the dangers of meme coins in V3 pools, when it specifically is exclusive only on V3. If there's no V2 to go and have it as a backup, yeah, that's kind of an alarm, but you know, the true liquidity is 1.3. All right, keep this in mind, guys. Please do understand. Moving on, next up we got Pika. Okay, this one is not in the buy zone, unfortunately. I guess from all-time high here is just minus 20%. You know, but this one is decent. 2 million market cap, 138k liquidity. So we scroll down here. So this is pretty decent, good ratio here. Not bad at all. 35k in real, real liquidity. This one basically, as I told you guys, we can double check as well. Is there any other pairs? So you can see 138, 52, and this is 14. So, you know, oh, and there's V2 that you got, but it's a small 1.6, but that's not bad. You know what I mean? This is kind of what I'm talking about. You can actually use this. You can also arbitrage, guys. Like you can buy it from here, you know, the cheap, and then set it on the expensive side. Of course, now you'll ask yourself, why is there three V3 liquidity pools? And obviously the screen doesn't show the extra bit of metadata here, but I'm gonna assume one of them is probably like the 0.25% fee. One is the 1% fee. One is the 2% fee. Which one's which? I don't know how to check over index screener, so let me know. The only way I could tell you guys is by, you know, going to 9mm and then you try to buy, and then I'm not sure if it auto routes whichever one, but anyways, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, whoever knows the answer. But yeah, 2 million market cap. Again, where can I see this going? This is actually a CTO, guys, community takeover. The dev, I think, fully sold, and then people revived it. And guys, weirdly, CTOs actually probably have a higher chance in doing better, because when you let the community run it, you know, they have more conviction, because now they feel like, hey, we all own this now, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's actually really good. It's of course Pika, if you guys didn't know. Satoshi is the guy who made Pokemon, and guess what also did Satoshi make? Bitcoin. I'm just kidding, they're not the same person, guys, okay? But it's a nice little crossover there of parallel universes. Anyways, yeah, 2 million market cap, pretty decent. Again, how many X's did it do from like a low? We're looking at 11 point something. If we look even lower, technically 36. If we go even lower, like, which is impossible being this early, like, unless you've been keeping an eye on new pairs, etc. That is a beautiful, guys, 285x, absolutely crazy. But in my opinion, it's a great time to just be in this one. Where can I see this? I can see this reaching like 100 million. That would be crazy. That would be nice. But definitely have milestones, take profits on the way up. Okay, this one is you know, it's high risk, guys. A lot of those are high risks. Okay, other than, I would say, PTGC and Teddy Bear, most of them are literally high risk, other than PTGC and Teddy Bear. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have here GME. This one as well is one of my favorites, I would say, actually. I've been providing liquidity for such a long time. You can see these are my two bands for the price ranges. Been literally making like almost $15 a day from providing like around $400 or $300 of GME. Like $10 to $15 a day I would make, which is actually crazy in terms of ROI. That's like way more than 2% daily ROI. So I'm quite happy myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is the token. Again, I'm going to probably make a whole separate video. You can see this is a V3 pool, 1.2K in WPLS side. Does it have any other pairs? I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, it does. 4.9, 1.4, 1 here. And then obviously they do have, with PTGC, interesting choice. 1.7 worth, not bad at all. So yeah, I do like this, of course, because of, you know, there's a GME on Solana. This is all about, you know, Roaring Kitty kind of reviving the whole GameStop, you know, bullishness with the whole, you know, stock market, or the chop market, as I like to call it. But, you know, being part of this is obviously a huge gamble, but, you know, 71k market cap. It's kind of a no-brainer for me, guys, to get a small bag of this, or a medium-sized bag, or lunch money. It literally depends. It's not minus 90% from all-time high, and obviously going back to all-time high is a 9.5x. Beautiful. If you're planning to do a mid-term play here. So yeah, GME, link in the description. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. And then finally, guys, I'm going to keep the last part of the video here very, very short, because I am aware of time. It's 29 minutes. I really hope you guys are having a great weekend. But the final three, these are all PRC20 clones. I did mention this in the previous video where I mentioned the PRC clone from Ethereum. So we have Shiba Inu, we have Dogecoin, right? This is one kind of basically related to Elon Musk, and you have Pepe. Now Pepe is kind of going down, which is really great because now that creates even better buying positions for us people who are new, who are trying to build new positions here and there. So yeah, these are the three: Shiba Inu, Doge, and WPS. A lot of them have decent liquidity in them. 1.2 here, I guess. Doge is actually, is that the thickest liquidity? / Pulse. Let's see. Wow, that is actually the thickest liquidity. Fair enough, guys. So it wouldn't be a bad idea even to actually provide liquidity to those three, in my opinion, because you'll make trading fees. Yes, there'll be impermanent loss, but you'll still get some of that action even if the price goes up. That's good for you because of course most of the time WPS will move up as well. But of course, because of impermanent loss, you won't get the full extent of the green that you'd want. So it really depends up to you. Which one do you think would you rather be in? Do you think your daily yields will outweigh the impermanent loss? Then okay, go ahead and do that. But it is also a nice little idea there. But yeah, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and Pepe, guys. I'm gonna end the video there. I'm actually starting to get a little sleepy, getting ready. I think I've had a good Saturday. I hope you guys had a good Saturday yourself. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tons of great opportunities in Pulsechain. Okay, really great opportunities, and especially the fact that we have Ethereum ETF soon. Ethereum being dropped from the case by SEC, so it's no longer being investigated. It's literally not a security, not seen as a unregistered security, right? That's what basically Richard Hart is going through right now. He's fighting the fight for our freedom to use the blockchain. Fighting, I do believe code is speech. It basically is autonomous. It's permissionless. It's trustless, basically. So I think honestly, the fact this is such a great win for us, because guys, Pulsechain is a fork of Ethereum. If Ethereum is not seen as a security but as a commodity, then so should Pulsechain be. It will provide a better case. And of course, I'm already super confident with Richard Hart's choice in the lawyers that he has chosen, which I believe are the same lawyers that won the case against SEC with XRP. I hope you guys can correct me on that if I'm wrong in the comments down below. I'm gonna end the video there, guys, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye bye. Take care.